Welcome all you amazing souls to your Aries new moon reading. And of course, we have a beautiful picture here of the Aries new moon, which it says in the bottom, go for it. And this card that comes from this beautiful deck, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. And I do list all the cards I use in a reading in the description box below. If you're like me, I see so many beautiful decks out there and I'm like, I want that for myself. So I have over 100 Oracle decks and over 20 tarot decks, and I'm okay with that. So if you want any of those are in the description box below with links over to Amazon. So I love that. Of course, the Aries new moon is bringing this beautiful, just tons of opportunities. So opportunities abound. You know, we get to step through those opening doors that are going to be coming around for us around this Aries new moon. So the energy encourages us to have courage, to step towards our dreams, to chase those dreams, like with a little childlike enthusiasm, and know that they'll be satisfied. There's really this energy of less planning and more action, right? So we don't want to spend all of our energy on the planning stage. It's like make some plans, but focus on action around this new moon. Use that energy that's available for us to do that. And, you know, believe that there's divine timing that's coming in for things too. You know, make the plans, put action, but for the results, don't focus on the results. Focus on the energy you're putting into the moment, into that current action. And as a little kind of ritual or a little action that you want to do, you can light a candle, because Aries, of course, is fire sign. Got all the candles going here too. You know, light a candle and put your hands over your heart and just affirm, I am on the right track. And then for this reading, we're going to ask, where can I take more action in my life? You know, is that towards my dream, or what advice can we get from the Creator and Spirit around where can we put more action into our lives? So we're going to jump into the reading specific to your sign right now. All right, my Libras, welcome to your Aries new moon reading. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Wisdom of the Oracle and just see what advice the Creator has for you on where you could take more action in your life, if you so choose to, because of course you never have to do anything you don't want to do, and it's just advice. All right, so for our Libras, what would you recommend? All right, where can our Libras take more action in their life? And this is round and round. Round and round you go. And that's card number 25. I'm going to put that card here. I love that shell on there. And let's see what energy comes with that. So it says the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. That's the general energy. And the message says the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So I love that, because there's like this, you know, the spiral staircase is a beautiful illustration, right? Because sometimes we feel like we just went in a circle and we're like, oh, I'm back right where I am, but we never are. We have maybe started off here, but we went around and now we're up here. And then we go around and then we're up here, and then we go around and you're off screen, because we learn things and we're never the same person as we were when we went through it before. And if there's a cycle repeating, it's not because like you failed. Think of like math. I know some people are like, not math, or English, or whatever your favorite class is. and you start off in kindergarten, and then you go to first grade, and you learn math, but it's building upon one another, right? Like you learn your numbers, and then you learn arithmetic, and maybe adding and subtraction, and then you learn multiplication and division, then you learn algebra and geometry and blah 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 blah, in case of math. And so you are building, and you're learning, and you're growing, and you're adding to all of that. So really, I feel like the energy around this is where you can take more action in your life is believing in yourself, believing that you are growing, and that you are that you're not stupid. I don't know why that's coming there. You're not stupid. You are so smart. You have learned so much. You have so much wisdom that you've gleaned that you are not giving yourself credit for. And so this action that they're saying is, invest this energy into believing in yourself, because you are so much more wise than you give yourself credit for, and so much more powerful than you've ever been taught to believe. So I love that. We're also going to get more clarity through this Sun and Moon Tarot and just see what else the Creator wants you to know. But that is beautiful, and it's true. It is true. And you can tell that, and they're telling me that when someone, and you are an advice giver, you have, you're the Libra balancing scales. So you have so much that you bring to people when they come up to you, like your friends and acquaintances, even peers at work, and they're like, blah, 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 and they're all this stuff. And you, having been through stuff, because you've been through a lot in your life, when you're able to just pull on that wisdom and just kind of say, well, hey, hang in there, and this is what I went through, and this is what I did, if that helps any. And it does. And people are like, thank you. Wow. And it just really, you help talk them off of a ledge. You help balance their scales. So I love that. All right. So what else for our Libras? Okay. For this new moon. Okay. They want that one, and that one, and that one. And any others? Yes, they went to that one and that one as well. So let's take a look here. I feel like we want to start with this one. Yeah, Three of Cups, abundance. And this is beautiful. Here's the full moon, even though we're talking about the Aries new moon. But the Three of Cups, in addition to being joy and celebration and these, wonderful kind of joyous emotions, it is this card that, from my spirit guides, that they are always saying that this means you're not alone, that you have this beautiful support team that is always standing behind you, and they want you to know how proud that they are of you, and the just the journey you've had, and they're saying you have overcome every challenge in your life up to this point, and you've got a great track record. Because if you didn't overcome the things in your challenges in your past, you wouldn't be here right now. So they are very proud of what you have done and where you have come from, and all the journey, all the challenges, they're showing me all the battles that have been waged in your life, and you have come through it as a victor. That is coming from, of course, your, creator and spirit. That's always a given, but also from your guardian angel, all of your angels, your spirit guides, loved ones who live this life with you and are on the other side. So, that could be parents, aunts and uncles, grandparents, friends, siblings, those individuals where you're wondering, do they know what I've been through? Do they know what I've come through? What do they think of me? And all of them are very proud, because when they left their body and withdrew from their human body to be fully in their spiritual body, in that second that they moved out of their human body, they were right by your side, and they will never leave your side in spirit until you join them in spirit. and then you both leave from being around your body to go near your loved ones. But in that second, they not only knew everything about their choices and their whole life and everything else, they also knew yours. They understood every thought you've had since you were born. They understood every choice that you made since you were born. They see every experience that you went through, every emotion you felt since you were born. Also, the rest of your life, but they won't talk about that because they don't want to ruin any of the surprises for you. But they are so proud of what you had done, and they're even more proud than they ever could have been in the physical realm because they have the full picture of who you really are. I love that. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Yes. So this is another full moon. Look at all this emotion energy. You are ready to leave behind old emotions that no longer serve you. So this is perfect because this has to do with those emotions of feeling small about yourself and feeling so judgmental and low about yourself. You're ready to let those go. You're ready to move to a new level in your emotions. And so this is about leaving behind those emotions that no longer serve you. And it's time. You're ready. You're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, right? Yeah. Because you have the Empress. Empress is, see how the bunny rabbits, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. So it is time to nurture yourself. And that makes sense with everything we've been talking about. It is time for you to give yourself the love and care that you've been exhausting yourself to give to everyone else. Because out of anyone in your life, you deserve your love and attention and nurturing. It is about new birth as well. The Empress is usually pregnant, and there's all these, rabbits, and lo and behold, a new moon that she's sitting on. So this is the perfect time for that, to open up to this new birth, this new way of looking at yourself and giving you that self-care. I mean, you can even see all the butterflies and everything, and there's like this Easter feel to it, if that has something of meaning for you as well. And then you have the Sun. This is a very glorious and beautiful card. It's about shedding light on so much in your life, but in a warm and beautiful way. And you can see again more butterflies, more fairies. You're transforming how you're feeling about yourself and seeing yourself, and so you're seeing yourself as more as a star, as a bright, beautiful creation, not worried about what other people are saying about you or doing, but that you are just going to really understand the impact you have on individuals, because the sun gives its light of who it is. It doesn't ask permission, and it doesn't have expectations around who receives its rays of sunlight. It just is. And all the flowers and humans and everyone else that needs sunlight, they're just grateful for it, and you don't realize the impact that you've had on people. But you will. I feel like this is coming about here. Yeah. Because you have the Two of Wands. Wands is the fire energy, and it's your drive, ambition, your aha inspiration, your passion, but it's also your spiritual energy and your energy in general. I love the Two of Wands for this for you, because just as I said that, the little recorder hit 1111. And so that is very much about understanding your connection to the higher realm. 1 + 1 is 2, and 1 + 1 is 2, 1111, right? And so this is about understanding the two places that you gain energy from, and that is from your human side, rooted in your fears of the human, that fight or flight, that it cares so much about what people think, and is it lovable, is it rejectable, all that wonderful, beautiful energies connected with fear. And then also of the higher realm of your spiritual self, your higher self, that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And you have these two places you can choose from. Every moment is either of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love of the outside. And whatever you focus on is what grows. And this is an important message that comes in here for you with focusing on, when you focus on what you see as failures and your downfalls and how you're less than individuals, that's what feeds and grows in your life. But when you focus on all this beautiful things we've been talking about, how the upper world, the higher realms, how proud they are of you and everything that you've been through, when you start looking at your strengths instead of focusing on what you feel are your weaknesses, your strength grows instead. And so that is a strong message coming in here for you. Yeah. You have the Prince of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, your judgments of yourself, right? And this is your element because you're an air sign, and this swords are the element of air. You can see the eagle that's guiding the chariot. And this is normally like the knight in the sword suit in a standard tarot. And the knights always have a quest, and this quest is for this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords allows you, it's the pursuit of higher truths, of capital T truths, rather than the small t truths of the fear of the human world. And so with this connection here of the two, this is giving you that ability to connect to those beliefs of the upper world, the truths, like the spirit world doesn't lie or try to blow smoke up your bohiny about, oh, we think you're so proud of you and blah, blah, blah. They never say anything that's untrue. And so when they say it, they mean it. And it's with pure intention and pure truth. And so this is the truth that you're gaining, I really feel, about yourself. And you're cutting away like you did with these Eight of Cups, where you're letting go of those emotions that no longer serve you. This Ace of Swords is allowing you to cut away those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you either. And we say no longer serve you because they did serve you for a time. You came down here on purpose, for a purpose, to feel what it might feel like to be small and worthless and undeserving and to failure and all those other delicious emotions that are tied to fear, in order to more fully understand who you are. I mean, when you look at this picture, if all we were was light, like in this case, then you wouldn't even know any difference if you were just fire. But when we experience darkness, we see the contrast between the two. And because we've experienced darkness, we understand what fire and light is versus never having experienced it before. So you came here to experience those things. But like I said, you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, and you're ready to cut away those things that no longer serve you. And here, okay, so here is the new moon again. So very much they're saying that this moon energy is so powerful for you for this time. The veil is going to be very thin, and the moon is about diving into the unknown, diving into the subconscious, finding those beliefs and those things that are those programs that are still running underneath the surface and behind the scenes, and bringing them to your awareness. So the reasons for your beliefs and those thoughts about how you felt about yourself and how you so harshly judge yourself and how you've been thinking so low of yourself, around this new moon is a time where you're able to see that and see them for the lies that they are. Because as you're connecting, understanding just how powerful and how amazing you really are, it frees you from those things. Just bringing them into your consciousness from the darkness allows you to see things. Bringing things into the light is a huge message of this for you. And even if you have a trusted friend or a counselor or someone that or even if you journal it, if you don't trust sharing it with, humans, which I understand, you can write down these beliefs about how poorly you felt about yourself in a situation or in general, and just getting it out really helps shed it, because when you keep things in the dark, they seem so much bigger than they really are. It's like when you walk into a room and it's dark and you don't know how big it is, you don't know what's in it, you're scared. It seems so huge, it seems so unfamiliar, but as you light a candle, even just a candle starts shedding light. You start to see that, oh, the walls are just here. Oh, actually, I'm in a broom closet. It's not that big at all, and there's just a broom in here. There's nothing to be scared of. You get new awareness. I don't know why they gave me that example, but there you go. But you get to see that the things you feared are no longer needing to be feared. And that's a big message that's coming here for you. I love it. All right, all you Libras, if you're looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these new moon readings, I also do full moon readings, monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly energy updates for each of the elements like air signs, water signs, etc., and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you just select all, you'll be notified of any new videos that come out for this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, or subscribe to a channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it wants to share those videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am grateful. These also are just general readings. If you want even more specific information for your specific life, I do currently offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, Libras, as you go through this new moon and every second of every day of your life, please know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing new moon. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you hang in there and you take care.